Hi, I'm Rudaba Amin. I'm going to present our paper, which is called Focusing on the Unfocused, Corresponding Perspectives on Connectivity Among Small-Scale Non-Profit Organizations, NPOs, working for street children in Bangladesh and their donors. Here is a brief overview of this presentation. First, we'll see the background, problem description, and research method. After that, we will discuss research findings, discussion, and conclusion and future work. NPOs work to serve a multitude of marginalized communities. However, they face certain barriers such as limited resources. NPOs obtain a major part of their budget through donations, so donors and potential donors of NPOs are significant stakeholders. Here, trust is a decisive factor in the willingness to donate. Therefore, in our study, we investigate the perspectives on connectivity settings among small-scale NPOs, their donors and potential donors, with a particular emphasis on the trust of donors in such NPOs. Moreover, among the marginalized communities, street children represent a significant vulnerable part in Bangladesh, and several small-scale NPOs work for them. However, small-scale NPOs face unique connectivity challenges. However, and there is a significant lack of available studies focusing specifically on small-scale NPOs working for street children. Therefore, in our study, we have focused on such NPOs and their donors. Here we can see the research questions that we explored in our work. First, we will explore how the small-scale NPOs, donors and potential donors, plastic non-profit work for street children in Bangladesh. Then we will see how the such stakeholders connect to existing online platforms, what are their challenges and workarounds to address those challenges. Now we'll see the research method of our study. Initially, we performed interviews with 7 small-scale NPOs. After that, we performed interviews with donors. We recruited 21 donors for interviews who donated at least once in small-scale NPOs working for street children in Bangladesh. Online survey of general people. We surveyed 42 general people who are potential donors or volunteers of such NPOs. Interview and survey analysis. We perform thematic analysis of interview data and statistic analysis of survey data. Research findings. Purpose and influential factors pertinent to non-profit work. NPOs perform their non-profit tasks motivated by prior experience or social values. Donors donate and connect with such NPOs motivated by ethics, social stability, religious perspective, experience of known people, connectivity among the stakeholders. To publicize their organization, NPO members and donors inform their offline connections about their goals and ventures of their organization. They also stand on the streets to reach out to new people for donation. They use different online presence such as social network sites and news portals. Volunteer recruitment. To recruit volunteers, NPOs approach the acquaintances of organization members in person. They also post about it in their social media pages. To collect donation, NPOs use social media pages, and volunteers of NPOs often reach out to donors in person. Donors check the familiarity and reputation of such NPOs before donating to feel assured about the impact of their donation. They use online presence and also look for opportunities to meet the organizers in person. Challenges faced by the stakeholders and workaround. Small scale NPOs exposure to the public is limited. Here, lack of trust, lack of familiarity among the donors that eventually results in a lack of donation. However, when such organization face less exposure, they explore other additional solutions, such as they reach out to donors in person and show their ventures to build trust by maintaining transparency. Moreover, control of their social media pages is not in their hands. So any unpleasant consequence, such as getting reported and losing all the data, can happen. Challenges faced by the stakeholders. Donors face problems with existing online platforms such as lack of traceback of features and trust issues. As a result, donors often hesitate to donate. So donors explore alternate solutions by asking offline connections who are family members, friends, and acquaintances about an organization to get assured about the credibility and familiarity of an NPO. Expectations of the stakeholders. NPOs feel that the need for a database management system for member and data management. NPOs also desire for a website that will demand low cost and low maintenance. Donors desire online platforms that are trusted, verified, and credible and provide opportunities to trace back their donations. Special needs of the stakeholders. From the initial interviews, most of the NPOs feel a generic online platform can solve most of their connectivity problems because it will require low cost and effort. It will help them to prove themselves credible. Donors can also reach out to smaller organizations easily. However, it can be challenging because of potentially getting overshadowed by somewhat larger organizations and potential unhealthy competition among organizations. Discussion: role of online platforms in small-scale nonprofit work. NPOs align themselves with the trendy use of online platforms and use offline approaches to connect with their donors. This indicates that existing online platforms are inadequate to assist them for effective connectivity, which introduces additional burdens for them. But such burdens do not demotivate those NPOs. This inclination of small-scale NPOs to connect with the public to create their identity is expected naturally by drawing from social actor model. This lens states that organizations are keen to create their identity. Role of online platforms to build trust and reputation of NPOs. Both offline and online traces of NPOs assist in building trust, familiarity, and trust among donors. Donors look for online presence of an organization to feel assured about the credibility of those NPOs. However, donors still experience trust issues. To overcome the trust issues of donors, NPOs perform different additional tasks such as showing bank receipt of their spent money to the donors. However, these additional tasks are not enough. Design insights. Supporting NPOs and donors in their roles in nonprofit or context. Online platforms should support reducing the opaque conception of nonprofit or context by allowing NPOs to publicize their ventures and goals, by allowing traceback opportunities, by allowing the public to participate in specific nonprofit work, such as becoming a volunteer, supporting NPOs and donors in reducing their challenges. NPOs provide additional time and effort to adopt different workarounds. Donors also put additional effort to reduce their trust issues. The trust issues of donors in connecting with NPOs exist by default by drawing upon the lens of the rational approach of trust, which admits that trust is selective and it is based on a system that considers familiarity and self-advocacy increases trust. Designing a generic online integrated platform. A generic online platform can assist small-scale NPOs in connecting with the public and shows the potential of incorporating all five concepts of the social interaction theory, such as exchange, competition, conflict, cooperation, and accommodation. However, donors and NPOs feel concerned about the potential challenges of such a generic online integrated platform. Conclusion and future work. We discovered that to overcome the resource constraint and challenges in establishing trust and credibility, NPOs attempt to embrace both offline and online approaches to connect with the public. Based on our findings, we discussed design implications to support NPOs and their donors. In the future, we plan to design, implement, and evaluate a generic online platform for the small-scale NPOs. We also believe our work can influence, facilitate, and assist in the ongoing future welfare projects by the government of Bangladesh. Thank you, everyone.